I always forget to mute the music when I transition there. So yes, we'll get back into the news. So this is just a general collection of news today. It's less going to be more event-based, just because there's probably not going to be many events until the Game Awards. But things like the release of the new consoles and some big shifts in company action, probably going to see a lot of that stuff. But yeah. Alright, let's jump into it. I'm feeling a little slow today, so if I seem a little tired, that might be why. Alright. First up, we've got GOG Galaxy 2.0 is selling Epic Games games. Epic Store games. Epic Games Store? Games. Titles. What they say. This isn't crazy news. There's a few pieces that are kind of like this. They're just events that have happened. But this one is interesting because that means Epic Games is not going to be as restrictive. They obviously aren't putting them on Steam, but a lot of things are coming from Steam to Epic rather than the other way around. But yeah, water, because I see the water bottle. Yeah, the water bottle's just sort of stayed there. I kind of like him though. I kind of like him as a giant prop in the background. My big inflatable water bottle. But yeah, not crazy, just be aware that it looks like Epic Games is trying to branch out and make sure that their sales are happening in various places. This one we kind of covered last week, I believe, and we watched the trailer, but Minecraft Steve will be arriving on October 13th, which is only 4 days away, so you will very likely see me do a Smash Bros. Stream playing this character. Not sure how much I will will enjoy this one. This one seems like he plays a little funny. He might not be for me, but we'll see. Dasani ambassador. I don't even know if we have Dasani in Australia. I'll be honest, Kuro. I think Al suggested this, but yeah. Yeah, keep an eye out for that. Crazy character. The trailer's like a bit nutty. Alright. I have to talk. This movie just... Any Monster Hunter stream I have, this movie gets brought up every now and then, and oh my god. So there's a new teaser trailer, and yeah. Let's watch it maybe.
What the hell is that?
On our 6!
Yeah, we knew that the movie was going to be about military fighting monsters from Monster Hunter, but that clearly shows that. Diablos looks great. Diablos looks really, really good. Yeah. The rest of it looks like garbage. This movie looks like it's probably going to be pretty atrocious. It's going to be like the RE films for Monster Hunter, I guess, where it's basically not anything to do with the games. Oh my god, that girl, she plays Alice in the RE movies. Yes, exactly. So, if you don't know Kuro, the person directing it is the guy who made the RE films, and his wife is, what's her name? Mila Jovovich. And the RE movies are awesome. I don't know if you should tell our Resident Evil fans that. They're not really the same thing. And this is similar, where it's like, this might be a shit show, who knows, but I don't really like those movies myself. But yeah, if they're anything like that, I feel like they're just, you just enjoy the plot they have. Oh, okay. That's the thing I think people give, I mean, there's a lot of stuff about those movies people give it shit for, but yeah. I'm in the camp of being very, very scared of this movie, because like, it's just, world is such a shift in terms of it just parting from what Monster Hunter was in some elements, But this is a completely different kettlefish. This doesn't even look like it might be the same. Like, it looks like she's wearing Skyrim armor. Yeah, we've seen very little of it. This is the most we've seen of it, and again, it's just military versus the monsters from Monster Hunter. They realize it doesn't work, then they have to fight with real swords and stuff. And apparently there's a Rathalos who fights like in a major city. But yeah, I take the movies very lightly. I don't think too deeply about it and not connecting to RE games. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to kind of maybe consume it like that. But they're definitely up there as like movies that people put as a why people slander video game movies because of things like this. Hey Redwood, how you going? Alright, let's keep moving. I don't want to dwell on that movie too much. The PS5 controller buttons will swap functions in Japan. X will now confirm. So this is a crazy thing. So if you don't know, in Japan, circle is the confirm, X is the backward. Now, this has been a thing for so many generations. The circle makes sense. It's always made sense. Just the button placement was always funny. And that's why Nintendo have tried to swap it, and now looks PlayStation's gonna do it. You want circles confirm. I mean, the thing is, it never impacted outside of the West. This is just mostly Japan, I believe, is impacted by this. And some Japanese games do use it, so when they come over, but most of them get it sort of adjusted. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious what Japan will think about this, because I feel like it doesn't really impact the West. But yeah, uniformity, I guess. Cyberpunk 2077 now golden. So if you don't know, golden means that the official release version of the game is made. There's a couple other games that just went gold. Cyberpunk going gold is, also Keanu Reeves just being there, is crazy, because we just talked about how they went through some insane crunch and whether or not that was good and bad and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that crunch is paid off for the company. Let's hope that all the people that did work very hard on this game are getting their money and can actually take a well-earned break. Because holy shit, that game really got delayed. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. It looks super fun, and I just hope that it stands up to all the advertising they're doing. This game has been marketed like crazy. A lot of money behind it. Ghost of Tsushima Legends will appear in the 1.1 update. So this is the co-op update to Ghost of Tsushima. I am looking forward to this myself. I haven't played an insane amount of Ghost of Tsushima in a while, but it's a very beautiful game. I really... New horse? What happened to old horse? So yeah, they're adding a heap of content, but one of the biggest things is they're adding like a Dark Soulsian co-op mode thing. So I don't know. Ghost of Sushi. Yeah, again, I'm still unsure of what all this is, because there's no magic in this world. So this almost seems like there's magic. So I don't know. I kind of want to play it just to know what all this stuff is, because it looks like they've added almost like a Neo-esque game to this game. Oh, it's a team of 4. I thought it was a team of 3. Oh, okay. Interesting. Ghost doggos! I haven't actually seen this trailer, by the way. They're sort of showing off classes and stuff like that. Yeah. So I want to see what more about that. It looks pretty cool. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. So I was actually on Vet's stream the other day. Vet Lover, who has recently, is probably going to get affiliate very soon. We were talking about Need for Speed and shoot races and stuff like that. And I was like talking about how Hot Pursuit is probably one of my most favorite old Need for Speed games. And now there's a remastered coming out of it. So that's crazy. I kind of want to see what it looks like. I hope that it sort of maintains what the game was, but this looks like one of those trailers. There's not a lot of game. There we go. Yeah, it looks like Davis. Yeah, this, and it looks like a lot of the levels. Okay, cool. I'm down to play that. Just a pure, straightforward racer. I'm not really a car person, but there's some car games where it's just they're just really fun. The ad seems pretty bad, not gonna lie. Hey Genki! Have some water. Oh, the notifications are... Hang on, 1 sec. Lift that up. Too low. How you going, Genki? 3-month hype? Oh, awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Do need some water. I'm good. How about me? I'm doing alright. That new week. I think I'm a little like sleepy. I don't know. I just a little slow today for some reason. But gonna get through the news. Kuro is great. Kuro is great. That's why I gave her a mod. She's very, very helpful and kind. Sleepy Palico is good Palico. I don't know about that. I think I need to be more awake for this. Well, as soon as I start playing a game, then I'll get probably going. Facebook gaming surpasses 1 billion hours watched in Q3. So it's what's really funny about this is there was a big thing. So if you don't know, there was a big shift when Mixer stopped existing, and basically there was a situation where you had a few platforms to choose. A lot of people wanted to avoid Twitch, a lot of people wanted to avoid YouTube, so a whole heap of people went over to Facebook, and most of the automatic people from Mixer ended up moving directly over to Facebook. Now, this is just hours watched, which is hard to tell because Facebook's a funny entity just in terms of there's a lot of bots, there's a lot of automation, there's a lot of people who just generally use it. It's not necessarily the fact that I don't know if these numbers are really quantifiable to direct earnings or anything like that. It's really hard to say, but them some pretty big numbers. So if we could see that it actually increases in size and stuff like that. We could see that like Microsoft might have made a very poor decision getting rid of Mixer because the growth here looks pretty good. But who knows? Who knows? Among Us is actually marked here as one of the big reasons why. So yeah, let's keep an eye on it. I'm not a huge fan of Facebook and how their business practices are, but we'll see if this is something that actually becomes competitive, or it's just sort of something that's there because people have access to it. I don't know. That was kind of how Mixer was to me in a way. Was there's a lot of people that they didn't go out of their way to use anything. It was just they found a thing that was there and then used it, rather than being very explorative, I guess. Yakuza, Like a Dragon, the quest begins. So I'm looking forward to this game. I don't know if I'm going to get it on release. I'm so behind in the Yakuza games. I probably play the other ones before I played this one, just because I haven't played I haven't played any of the Kiwamis. So you kind of want to play it. It looks pretty good. I have some issues with it, but you know, one of those things where, like, maybe once I'm in there, all right, we'll watch the trailer. We'll watch the trailer, and then I'll say my thoughts.
Let's make it epic.
Oh yeah, it's also being dubbed for some reason.
Growing up, all I ever wanted was to be a hero, just like the ones in my favorite video games.
Ichiban. Why not become a hero to 40, right?
Cheers! The Dragon Slayer! Turns out, all a hero needs is a quest. I finally found mine, and I'm going to play it my way. They say the city is too wild. Too big. Too mean to take on yourself. I say, with the right friends, anything's possible.
So,
And I mean anything.
this trailer again follows the trend of the other ones. There's a lot of bonkers stuff in it.
These are my friends. This is my quest. And we're about to rise to the
Hey
top.
Zon, no one drinks Dasani. I don't know. I don't have Dasani in Australia. I keep saying this. Al requested this. Oh look. Exactly, it's bad, really. Why is it bad? Is it the bad company or the water just tastes like crap? So, okay, so that trailer follows the trend of all of them. Why is this dubbed? Because Microsoft money, basically, Genki. It's super weird. The water isn't really good. How is that a thing? I don't understand how you pour water. But yes, Yakuza Like a Dragon is a RPG following a new protagonist because we've never we haven't got Kiryu anymore. So Pakamita is supposed to be Japanese only. Currently not, Genki. But it's just bonkers because of the fact that this guy seems to be a bit unhinged and he has a lot of sort of in his head representations of the world. Like Yakuza's always been a bit strange, but it seems like this game takes it to just such another level. Like it's a lot more in your face, and I don't know if I necessarily am gelling with it. It looks like it has a lot of the serious moments in the melodrama that is or J-drama that is Yakuza, but at the same time kind of looks like a mini game montage. Like there's lots of gameplay stuff that wasn't even in this trailer that I've seen. There's so many mini games. The combat is just a bit bizarre. Like it, yeah, I don't know. I'm hesitant on this one, but apparently Japan absolutely loved it. So gonna wait. I don't know if I'll play it straight off the bat, but yeah, pretty cool to see this game. Let's continue. New Resident Evil movie will take place take things back to Spencer Mansion. So this was actually kind of cool. I'm not really excited for that CG movies that got announced for Resident Evil, but it does sound like that they're actually trying to do stuff. I don't know if it's going to be retelling or what it is, but or a continuation. But going back to Spencer Mansion in Raccoon City, pretty cool. Maybe it'll be fun. We'll see. I don't know. Always hard to say with things like that. More TV and movie stuff. A lot of it today. Geralt and Ciri styles in The Witcher 2 Season 2. So you guys probably saw these up everywhere. We have like, I think this will be more closer to, the first one was like Witcher 1, and now I think we're in Witcher 2 territory maybe, or it might be just a continuation into Witcher 1, but I don't know. So yeah, there's some stuff out, so if you wanted to see, Ciri's actually going to get started being trained, I guess. And Geralt looking pretty fucking plated muscle going on. Yeah. He looks like a Warcraft person, which I'll bring on the next point after this. Has to be better than the Monster Hunter movie is going to be. I actually talked about that earlier, Genki. We watched that trailer. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. I think that Henry Cavill is actually pretty fucking good in that role. I've really enjoyed season 1, surprisingly. That series kind of took me by surprise because I thought it was just a good series. So I'm looking forward to season 2. But something that's been funny since this armor came out and I brought up the Warcraft thing, the Warcraft community has jumped on this super hard. And basically people are taking Henry Cavill in this pose and this armor and turning him into the Lich King, basically making him Arthas. And Blizzard saw it and was like, that's amazing, we want that. And now it's like they want to do a thing, and it's like, fuck, who knows, we might see like a short series or a movie where Henry Cavill plays Arthas doing the story of either Thrones and Throne or Wrath of the Lich King or something. But it's pretty cool, and then he responded to it, he thought it was pretty cool. So it's like, I don't know, I'd be excited to see that. I think if I would ever picture someone as Arthas, he's pretty bang on, I'll be honest. So, and he's a big old nerd, so as long as they do up to Kata and then stop. No, it would be just, I'm fairly sure it would just be do the Arthas story. So probably the fall of Stratholme and maybe him going to Northrend. I don't know. That's how WoW should have done. No. I like the WoW movie. I know a lot of people don't, but I genuinely think that's a good movie. But yeah, apart from the whole romance stuff, that was a bit weird. Okay, I might hold on to this bit of information because this will be my big old Monster Hunter like blah fest, because there's a lot of interviews that I have to cover. So we'll hold on to that one. We'll move that over that way. Alright. PlayStation 5 teardowns and offers up a close look at the next-gen console. So if you are a tech head and you want to have a look at hardware, I do suggest go checking out this video. It's not for me, but they literally pull apart the PlayStation 5. Some speculation as to why they did this is because of the fact that there is literally a Russian website that covered this about a week ago or something, I think, and they did the exact same thing. They like broke it up, ripped it up, and now this is just an official version, I think. Pikmin 3 Deluxe demo launches today. So yes, if you don't know, Pikmin is amazing and you should play it. I don't know if Pikmin 3 is the best one, but they remade this one because it was on the Wii U. And yeah, so if you want to go play it just to see if you like Pikmin, go play Pikmin. Go play it on your Switch. Go get a demo. And there's also like 40 minutes of gameplay, so yeah. Unless, oh wait, maybe I'm rereading this. I'm reading this wrong. Is this an actual demo? Or maybe it means that a demo, oh no, it says demo launches today. Okay. But Treehouse did 40 minutes of gameplay of it, so I'm not going to play this because I've completed this game. It's really fun. Not as good as the other two, but still super fun. Genshin Impact made $60 million in its first week on mobile alone. That's not even including the consoles or PC, which is an insane number. Gacha numbers, basically. This game has taken off like I never thought possible. Anime clickbait waifu and husbander. Well, the thing is, Genki, I haven't spent enough time with it. It's sort of kind of... It looks like they've done an okay job of making a game. There is a lot of stuff where it's like it does feel clone-ish. There's a lot of rip-offy sort of stuff. But I kind of hope that we have a situation where China does better in terms of making games rather than being very cloney. I play it every day, it feels alright. You play it every day, really, Genki? Story is interesting. I believe I read that the story is only like 30 hours. I was like, oh, maybe I should do a playthrough on stream, but I have other things I want to play at the moment, so yeah. Again, I feel like people should be careful because of the fact that this is money going into China, and how it gets distributed, and there's a lot of other stuff. It's just be careful with that. But it's nice to see a games company that is Chinese, purely Chinese, doing okay at making a game. The only reason I'm playing it since gacha rates are bad, I'm not spending cash on it. Yeah, I'm told that you can get through it mostly as a game without spending money on the gacha. But if you want to do any of the later stuff, you pretty much will have to dump an amount. I don't know how much relative it would be, but as a game, it looks like it's probably worth like maybe a $40 to $60 game Australian. So if you spent $40 to $60 and you can't get like a good gacha rolls system set up, then yeah, I don't know. The free to play is decent. Okay, that's good to hear. The fact that when I jumped in, it just straight up I was playing the game, like it felt like I wasn't getting barriered. That was pretty good. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity trailer includes Pura, Robbie, and Hyrule's King. I think I've got both of them next to each other. So, if you don't know, there was a Treehouse event watching the Hyrule Warriors stuff. And yeah, they dropped a new trailer, so let's check that out. I did the two beginner multi-pulls and got no L. The rates aren't really good, so I'm not dropping cash into it. The rates are really low. I've heard Genki, that's pretty bad. Because I asked originally how it is, and then people were like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's not too bad for the gacha and stuff like that. And then I read that stuff, I'm like, this game seems pretty bad in terms of preying on whales, which seemingly that's what's happening. But we'll see. Anyway, I haven't watched this trailer, so I might actually check out. It's only 40 seconds, so.
I will remind you once again. Above all else, your duty is of the utmost importance.
So there's the King of Hyrule. We haven't seen him. The two scientists, when they were young.
Researchers' call is to never give up.
It won't be easy, but we're not gonna let that stop us, eh?
Oh, okay. That was the trailer, apparently. Yeah, it was literally a character reveal trailer. I didn't realize it was going to be this. So, yep. People are going crazy over the females in this game. Waifu baiting is super duper a Nintendo thing now. Anyway, on from that, they did do a Treehouse event, so they showed off a whole heap of stuff. So if you guys want to see more of this game, go watch the Treehouse event. I'm excited for a Hyrule Warriors game. I'm not excited for more Breath of the Wild lore. That's where I stand on this. But it looks good. The art style is completely captured. They've replicated Breath of the Wild very, very well. So Nintendo and them look like they work very well. I'm saving all my Premoise things for Christmas or Chinese New Year's banners. Oh, so we already know what banners are going to be coming out for it. They look good. Urabosa gameplay looks nice. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. There's some part of me, I think because of the fact that Breath of the Wild and me just didn't go well together, I have such a disdain for it now that it's like I can't fully accept this game is the problem, even though I probably should. No, we don't. We don't know the banners. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's probably predictable ones. Super Nintendo World's scheduled to open in spring 2021. We have some photos, some screenshots. So if you don't know what this is a physical real-world location of Mario Land in Universal Studios Japan. We've seen photos of it and stuff from a distance, but never internal. But it looks like they're mostly finished with it. So if you like this cheesy sort of like holiday location stuff, maybe when you go to Japan, maybe go check out this place. Surprised that it's still like on track for coming out despite COVID stuff, but I don't know. Looks cool. Looks very colorful. I think it'll be very weird walking around in Nintendo World, that's for sure. Hey Redbum, how you going? Epic Games versus Apple trial has now been set for May 2021. Don't know if we're going to see any more of this. This might be the last thing we hear about this for a while, but holy heck. This has just been going back and forth, and it's still going to be one of the bigger trials for next year, for video games at least. You're tired? I'm pretty tired too, I don't know why. We'll get it together though. Final Fantasy XIV patch 5.35 will be taking back Bojan Southern Front. I don't know where that is. But anyway, I don't know if this was a trailer drop, but hey Armin, how you going? I'm hyped for Hyrule Warriors and you can't change my mind. I'm not going to change your mind, Armin. You can enjoy it if you want to enjoy it. First day of my job. Oh, awesome. That sounds awesome, Red Bun. It's always fun starting a new workplace. But yes, these are screenshots, I'm guessing bosses and stuff like that. So this looks like we're probably going to be fighting against the military. Wait. Aid the Bojan resistance pushing back the Legion. The 4th Legion. Okay, alright. So I'll probably see more of this stuff. And both go in immediate super lurk. You too, okay. Good. Yeah, have fun. But yeah, I want to see more of this. 14 is just a joy. I love playing this game so much. Whenever the new content comes out, I'm always in there. And I will be back for this. One Piece Pirate Warriors, the 4th DLC character was announced. We've had most of these leaked, and it turned out it was Kinemon. He'll play maybe interesting. He's the first unique character I think we've had. The other ones are already in there. Oh my god! Holy heck! Holy shit! Hey everyone, how you all going? Welcome to stream. Hey, we're in the news time. How you all doing? Holy heck!
This video is sponsored by Wade Shadow Legends.
Oh my god, Dennis, thank you for the follow. Yes, it's news time. We're doing gaming news. I'm actually most of the way through, so I think I've only got a few more pieces, and I'll probably like talk a bit about Monster Hunter. You weren't following. What the fuck? Thank you for the follow, Waitress of Death. Here we're going. Oh my god. Yeah, gotta give Lick Nuke a shout out. What were you playing, man? I'm going to take a guess at what you're playing, but we'll see. Yo, what? What the fuck? You were playing Genshin Impact? Really? Really? How'd you find it, man? I'm actually a little surprised that you're playing. I was expecting a Souls-like. Breath of the Weeb. I was actually talking about that game earlier in the news because it's made $60 million in its first week. It's fucking crazy. Mo loved it. Of course he did. Mo, get you into it? But yeah. That game's gonna be fucking massive. I can't believe like how much money that game has made, how popular it is. Okay, so I follow a lot of Monster Hunter streamers. A lot of them are weeby people. And I looked at the week that came out, the week when the game came out, most of them were streaming Genshin Impact. There's still a lot of them still streaming Genshin Impact. That game is fucking massive. Genshin is just Souls with anime. People are saying it's a lot like Breath of the Wild. I kind of agree. It's very Breath of the Wildy, but there's a lot of like ripping off other things, I guess, in a way, but trying to make it as its own. I haven't spent enough time with it. I've only spent about was it 2 hours on stream with it. I'll probably return to it. Yonso is keen on it nows. Oh, okay. Did you guys play Breath of the Wild, or it's legit? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Yonso. It was really funny. So when it first got revealed in I don't even remember which conference it was. It was a TGS. It was a TGS maybe last year or the year before, and everyone saw it and was like, "What the fuck? That's just Breath of the Wild. China's just ripping off Breath of the Wild." But if you know Honkai Impact and it's a gacha game, it was like, no, it seems to be Honkai, but it's turning into something more. And yeah, they turned it into a real great game, which is fucking crazy. Oh, hey, Alex. How you going? Can I go look? No problem, man. You love the avatar? Thanks, man. The Palico from Monster Hunter. So, the whole Monster Hunter thing. But you'll hear me always talk about the game, which in fact there's actually news about it that I want to talk about today, but yeah. Let's see, let's continue with the news. Maybe this might interest some of you guys. Mortal Kombat 11 got leaked a little while ago, the new content patch. Turns out it was true. We have Melina, Rain, and Rambo in the Ultimate Edition. So if you haven't been following Mortal Kombat 11, it's had a lot of like crazy crossover characters. So did the previous games. But Rambo is finally in there, which means we have Stallone can now fight Arnie as the Terminator in this game. And one of the promo things is straight up like Stallone and Arnie together. So yeah. You have glasses for Palico? Hang on, I'll find some glasses. I think I already do. Have a look-see. Which kind of glasses we talking, Mo? Sunnies, or are we talking smartsy glasses? Oh my god! Yonso! Hi! Thanks for the sub, man. I really appreciate it. Smart glasses? Alright, let's grab some smart glasses. I think oh. Wait. I do have some smart glasses. Where the hell are they? Strange. I do have some glasses. I don't know where I've put them. Hang on. We'll do this. Because I haven't set this up, apparently. I haven't cut them out. Now I'm just a beard. I'll be a beard for a second. Just give me a second. It's very, very ad hoc. I have some extra glasses. These will do. Keep them this size? Do you want to keep them this size, or beards are gross? What are you talking about, CJ? I know for a fact you have a beard also. Okay, how we go? Is that we better now? Very smart. Rambo from Mortal Kombat, hilarious. I know, it's fucking crazy. Swiggity swooty. Need him for the news, yeah. I did have some glasses somewhere. I don't know where my other set of glasses. Oh, they're right here. Alright, we got these glasses now. This is fine. Make them bigger. Alright, we'll go for bigger. The bigger they are, the smarter I am. Wish I could say that for real life. Sunnies are okay. I think I have some sunnies as well. Actually, no I don't. I can't be like Tori and just have like stacked glasses. But yeah, so I won't play the trailer, but if you want to go check out, there is some footage of these characters duking it out. The official one, however, was actually a leak through Melina first. So I think it was Melina's voice actor put something out, and then it got leaked, and then they put out screenshots, and then they put it in. And if you know Ed Boon, he's a massive fucking troll. Ed Boon being the lead developer for Mortal Kombat, the generator of it all, and he said, for the last time, Melina is not coming to Mortal Kombat 11. He said this pretty much since the game came out and continued with that, but then she came out, so he's a bit of a shit. There you go. Moving on. Fall Guys Season 2 Battle Pass and new stages reveal. So, I haven't really been following Fall Guys. I know this game is still fucking massive and people seem to love it. We played it a few times on stream. It didn't quite gel with me, but this game needed more content. That was one of the biggest things. So having more content means that people are probably going to play more of this game for sure, and microtransactions will reign supreme. But yeah, you're going to go get some lunch on the cards? That sounds good, man. I mean, it is almost 1 o'clock, so get food while you can. Guzzle me time. Guzzle me? I don't know what that word is. Enjoy Turkish chicky wrap. Yeah, I don't want a chicky wrap. I had like just salad, a salad sandwich thing. Guzzle me time. Oh my god. It's a new word every day on the internet. Have you also not had a guzzle me guy? I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about, Mo. Fried chicken burger and chips. I like Fall Guys, but I can't play it for long. Yeah, I don't know. I get it. I kind of get it, but it was just so fucking repetitive. I was like, yeah. Yeah. I didn't know what it was either. They all grilled me for it. What the fuck are they talking about? Is this some weird, like, northern state thing? What the hell's wrong with people in Victoria? Gosley me? Victorians, am I right? CJ, do you know what this is? Do you know what they're talking about? CJ's from Victoria as well. Victorians, am I right? Fucking Victorians. But yeah, cool. There's more content for Fall Guys. That's exactly what they need. So hopefully they can keep up that pace and people keep enjoying that game. I don't know. I still feel like it's one that I don't know how much staying power it has, but especially if they do some crossover stuff, then maybe. I'm from New Zealand, thank you very much. It's basically a Turkish flatbread toasty. That's pretty fucking good. I haven't had that before. Something I'm guessing, is this like is this actually a meal type, or is this like a shop you go get it from? Mo just had a brain rot and sees new food and buys it. You guys are normal. Okay, cool. Good to know, Dens. Thanks. More fighting game news. Street Fighter V free character season pass announced. So they sort of talked about this a little bit, but we didn't really know what degree they meant. But yeah, it looks like they're doing a rotating roster situation. So if you want to jump into Street Fighter and just try out various characters without having to buy each of the season passes, they'll rotate each of the season passes similar to like in a shooter or say League of Legends and things like that with classes, so you can try out the different characters, which is a good idea because some characters are much better than others, I would say. So you can't call Goslami, I don't know how to say this word, a new food. Not a new food, new to your eyes, bozo. New Macca's Goslami. Oh my god. McGriddle is just a Goslami. I had Goslami when I was like 5. Suck on D's. Mo, as a child, to be like, Daddy, I want to gosle me. Am I saying this right? This sounds like I'm saying something lewd. Gosle me? Gozolime. Gosleme. Lememe. Sorry, we derailed the news. That's okay, bro. I don't mind. I set aside a certain amount, like an hour for the news, so I kind of expect to get derailed. More TV newsy stuff. Grand Blue's anime is heading to Crunchyroll, so I'm excited because I like the Grand Blue anime. It was a little bit shallow for the series because it didn't touch too much on the story, but this one is kind of one of those cheesy, silly, kiddie sort of ones. So if you know Grand Blue and you want some more jokes sort of style anime, I think this looks pretty fun. Yeah, they compare it to a few other things like Attack on Titan's Junior High and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a gag anime. I'm excited for it. So only a couple more pieces and I'll talk about Monster Hunter a little bit. This one fucking okay. Oh boy, here we go. It's rant time. Okay, so Final Fantasy 16 development and scenario production is done. So they claim. I don't know why this news has been put out in a weird way. So this actually comes from a recruitment page. So they're obviously hiring more people for 16, which is fine. They need to get more staff. However, having it as a statement like that on the actual recruitment and not being publicized as that's like an official thing that they're doing, this is just something that was on their recruitment page. That's saying, this includes doing various tasks while basic development and scenario production has already been completed. What a fucking crazy thing to say. Any anime lovers in the chat? No one loves anime, Dens. No one here would possibly like anime. Actually, I think half my commands are like anime related. Gozleme is pronounced Guzleme. Lei-Mei? Lei-Mei-Mei. Anime gay. Anime is amazing. What are you talking about? But yeah, this is fucking crazy. So, if you don't know, during TGS, well, originally we got the presentation of this game, and they showed off some gameplay, and they showed off some CGI trailer stuff. Both of them looking very fucking raw, if I'm gonna be honest. And then we had during the Final Fantasy XIV event during TGS with Yoshi P basically saying, because he being one of the lead directors for it, saying that it is almost like they had to really slap it together. They had to get the bare bones of it together to be able to present something tangible that would be very well presented for the West. And, you know, it was okay. Like, I think it showed off what the game was in conceptual, but it looked really fucking raw and felt far too early to show off that, in my opinion. I think the internet sort of reflected that as well. Oh my god. Scared the shit out of me. Had that really loud. Peko. This Chimera Ant arc is pretty great, but I can't tell if you're saying you're actually watching Hunter x Hunter right now, CJ. But Mo, you said you don't know any Hololive folks? Mo's a big liar then. Even on Samurai's channel, like there's another person that requests stuff that have sound effects. Den's thinkies. I've never told a lie. But yeah, I mean, I'm a walking cat. I'm a VTuber essentially, so I very much know what's going on within all the VTube spectrum. Go ahead, ask me what my favorite VTuber is. Ask me what I think about the English Hololivers. Which do you think what Niji Sanji do I like? Daimono, which Hololiver do you think is Mo most similar to? I'm not sure. Oh. Oh my god, CJ. No one knows what this reference is. I meant to play this at the end of streams sometimes, but...
You're all free now!
So there's 2 layers of references there. If you are part of the FGC, and that movie is called Riki-Oh. Go check it out, it's fucking insane. I don't know. I was gonna say, what's his face? Are You Winning, Son? I was gonna say him, maybe. He embraces the meme. I always forget his name though. Looks like Kung Pao. It actually, Dens, it kind of is, but the thing is, it's fucking crazy. Like, it's an actual Chinese, is it Chinese? It might be Taiwanese, maybe, movie. You fucking love Kung Pao? I'm more of a fan of like Shaolin Soccer and I forgot the other name of the other movie that's... Oh my god. How Dan Andrews is gonna end lockdown. Which concrete wall is he gonna go punch down? Shaolin Soccer's good. CJ, if you know what I'm talking about, the other movie, I've forgotten it completely. Shanghai, no. It's crazy, that movie. It's a bonkers comedy martial arts movie. But I'm not going to dive into my martial arts stuff. That's another thing entirely. Basic dev is done. I don't know, Mo. Back to the news. This is a fucking bizarre thing to be stated, because they said that they had just recently slapped together the stuff to be able to get all of that done. But now having this statement makes it seem like they're much further down the line. There's rumors and links. Riki-Oh is Hong Kong. I thought it was. Yeah. Okay. It has crazy prosthetics things and stuff like that. But with 16, there is a high likelihood that they won't be getting this done anytime soon. This will be a long development game, but they said that they are aiming to have it. There's like leaks and stuff that there's a likelihood it might be done in 2 years' time, which is fucking crazy. There's also a movie called CJ. I haven't watched that one. CJ7. Stephen Chow. Yeah, that's him. He's an amazing director. He also did the Mermaids movie. I haven't watched that yet either. Apparently it's pretty fucking weird and good. But yeah, go check out that director. He's awesome. But yeah, if you know my disdain for what happened to 15, I'm really hesitant with this game, and also 7 remakes, weird development stuff. This makes me a little scared. I want the 14 team to be able to take a little bit more control of this project and just be like, because 14's doing wonderful, 15 was a shit show, 7 remake was a bit of a shit show, but yeah, maybe they just need to stop developing FF. That's never happening, Dens. That's never ever happening. I feel like they are just trapped because they don't know what the fuck identity they're going to be. Thank you, CJ. Nice ASMR. But why was it called the Final Fantasy? I mean, do we have to go through the very wives' tale-y story? I don't know. I still don't know if that one's necessarily true, but like I feel like there's been back and forth on whether or not, because they had started FF2 while they were making FF1, so and they had no money. They only had enough money left for one. That's supposedly what the story is, but I don't know. Anyway, FF16. This one is going to be probably a lot behind closed doors, how it usually is with Japanese developers. But I'm excited either way. Alright, we at Monster Hunter. This is the thing you've all been waiting for, me ranting about Monster Hunter? Unfinal Fantasy. It is the least final of the finals fantasies. Monster Hunter Rise devs did a series of interviews. This one is mostly an article, so to prompt me to go look into all of this stuff. There's actually a really good video interview by Arix Gaming. Most of you who are Monster Hunter fans will probably already know who the fuck Arix is. He's probably one of the biggest YouTubers related to the franchise. And he did a very good interview. He asked some very good questions. There's a whole heap of other interviews out there that aren't as useful, but there's a fucking shitload of information that sort of came out as a sort of a mini breakdown as to stuff that will probably be changing around about the game. Just trying to scroll back. Some of the big ones I did see were what are the Y-Bugs? Are they actually hunting arts? No, they're just clutch claw attacks, basically, from the sounds of it. They're just added onto each of the movesets. Online lobby's going to be returning. Are we going to have 16-player, or are we going to have back to 4s? It sounds like we're going back to 4s. Probably means that sieges like KT aren't going to be around anymore. We have things like... are we going to have the online quest scenario that sort of hampered World? So if you tried to play co-op with anyone in World, you had to have someone jump into a quest, and then you had to join them, and then you have to leave the quest, and then once they've seen the cutscene, and then rejoin with each other. And yeah, they sort of had that issue, and it sounds like that might be going away. And additional to that is it sounds like they're going to be bringing offline quests back, which is good. Oh my god. I'm really glad to hear that one as a portable game, having that return. Where does the gameplay takes place? It takes place in the New World, Old World. They didn't really answer that. Do armor skills... are they going to be armor skills like World, or going to be more like GU? Sounds like they're combining them and changing the system again, which is... holy shit. I'm going to pop out and grab some food. No problem, Mo. Taz was trying to play Monster Hunter World with Jard, and it was just a mess. Oh my god, Mo. Again, if anyone wants any help or anything to do with Monster Hunter, I stream it regularly. I'm literally going to stream it today, later today. Even if it's just carrying people through low ranks or helping people with story elements or teaching people just parts of the game. I'm more than happy to help. Yeah, fucking love this series. What else? There's a heap of other interviews. Some other big ones were like, who wants to play with... Hang on. Capcom not thinking of expanding version games yet. 3 hours of cutscenes. It kind of is a shit ton of cutscenes, man. But a lot of people don't like that. I kind of don't mind it for Monster Hunter because we never had it before. But having everyone go watch the cutscenes, go out, come back in, and then join the quest again was torturous. Capcom hopes to collaborate with the Monster Hunter movie if the opportunity arises. No, I don't think anyone really wanted that. Cutscenes will be skippable, which will no longer prevent you from joining quests, which is really, really good. And you can also rewatch cutscenes, apparently. Prowler mode won't be returning. So if you don't know, we're now getting a doggo. So in Monster Hunter, we've never had a dog assistant. We've only had pats, palicos such as myself. But now we are having dogs called Palamutes. And it sounds like you will be not playing as them in this game like Monster Hunter GU. Apparently this game took a little bit longer in development than they thought because they had actually started working on it post GU, but they're using the Resident Evil engine, so it just took a little bit longer. So I imagine this was probably planned to have come out 6 months ago, but that's okay. I think people are pretty happy that this is coming out around now anyway, because Iceborne just finished up. Oh, also, one of the biggest ones is, there is no new weapons. Please stop asking about no new weapons. They keep getting asked this question, and I hope interviewers stop asking this. The weapons are the weapons. So, yeah. If you want, there is a shit ton of interviews out there right now, so I do suggest people who are fans of Monster Hunter, go check that out. There's a lot of good information out there. But yeah, I think we got through all the news. A little bit longer than I thought. Every week it's a surprise. Some weeks are bigger, some weeks it's shorter. I think we're still sort of recovering from recent news announcement cycles. And it should low down a little bit as the next few weeks go until we reach back to when the consoles come out and once the Game Awards come out. So yeah. My only exposure to Monster Hunter is a RimWorld mod that adds the creatures and terminal montage means. Terminal montage is pretty good. Another one that's really good for animations is I think between Terminal and TSC, I think is his name, TSC, or is it TSM? He's an animator. A lot of my emotes and stuff you might appear on my alerts and things are from them. So. Pretty funny guys. Terminal's fucking nuts now these days. If you've ever seen his animations, his are just like bam, 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 bam. Really, 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 really fast punching fucking animations. All right, news through. We are through the news now. We're through the looking glass, which means we get to play games. Unless you guys have any other news you guys wanted to talk about today, but I think I covered most of it. Yeah, I fucking love Monster Hunter, and I think that the fan base that makes a whole heap of art for this game are just amazing. There's so many good artists that have come out for this game. Just because the character designs in the world are just wonderful. You want any of our news how Daimono is doing? How I'm doing? I'm actually doing alright. I don't know, I think the raid from Lick actually helped me a lot because I was a little sleepy, a little like slow to get going at the start, and I think it woke me up a little bit, which is nice. But I'm doing alright. It was good. I had 3 days off, so we can get back into playing some games because fuck me, that week of Fatalis, you know. How about you guys? You guys going good? Games, what the fuck? I thought this was a news stream. I mean, we could just go into like real world news, Dens. Do we want to just jump in, talk about what the current events are, talk about America? I think that's a pretty good idea. Fucking, that'd be a shit show. Funny thing is, I do believe that there is a couple of channels that I have seen that like we're watching the live coverage of the on Twitch of the American debates. I'm like, that sounds like a terrible thing to stream. Like, I can't imagine ever wanting to do that, like, with just the public audience. I can talk as much crap as I want about games and get people riled up and stuff, but when we talk real world, oh man. I'm good, you're at work, and want to end myself. God. Oh my god. It's always funny because, like, back when I worked, because I worked in an office, for an IT office, and it was one of those things that I was just so busy all the time, and I didn't have time to look at stuff. Like, it was driving me insane because it's like I would love the luxury of being able to just chill back and watch like a Twitch stream while working. My production would have went down, but my happiness levels would have just went through the roof. Much nicer to work from home. Yeah, I think we should swap on over and I will set up our new game. So I'm going to be doing a quick look of Necropolis. So if you guys are fans of Souls, I haven't played this game before. I've had it for quite a while and I really wanted to check it out, but now I get the chance to see it together. Let's swap on over from the news.